Let's do one of my favorite things and swatch some colors for you. Starting off with these Patrick Ta dupes. We are going to start with So Sunkissed. It's very nice cream and powder. Oh, that is nice. Look at that melting. And that powder is so silky and very finely milled. That is what it's looking like. I'm going to put it on the lightest side of my arm so we can get an actual color on it, because obviously I've been riding my bike a lot. So here's the cream. That is a nice color there. And there's the powder that goes over top of it. I like that. Next up, So Sculpted. And yes, I wipe my fingers off in between color swatches. This is what that's looking like. Let's see if there's any difference. Okay, there's a little bit of difference. So I'm thinking the top one might be more my speed, but we're gonna try this one first when I do a full beat of makeup. Now for the highlighter in Get Glowy. I'm loving this cream formula. It is so buttery smooth, and the powder is too, and it's silky. All right. That's a nice highlight. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that too. Now, in no specific order, I'm going to move on to the whole entire collection of the La Dolce Vita by Ione, starting off with their bronzing liquid. This is in Sunkissed, and the brightening drops in Gold Radiance. The only thing I did not get from this line was they had blushes in tubes that look like this, but they were really long and skinny. And I heard some not great things about it. So, and I got enough blush anyway, so I decided to forego trying those. I'm going to try this on the back of my hand here. These are almost like bronzy drops that you can mix with your foundation or use alone. Oh yeah, those are bronzy drops. Oh yeah. That's dark too. Let's do the glow drops. I wonder if this is like highlighter that you mix in with your foundation to kind of make it a little more highlighter-y, or if it's just like a liquid that you can like dab on in your typical highlighter spots. It's very creamy and kind of thin. This might be user error right here. It probably very much is user error. I don't know if I like that. Let me put it on the light side. Okay, so that was probably user error because I did put too much. But if that's blended out nicely, that's probably gonna work. So far, not my favorite. Let's go into the lip balms. This is Sangiovese, that color right there. Can you see that? They're cute packaging, but it's kind of cardboardy, plastic. That's the color. We'll do it beside the bronzer here. That didn't pick up a lot of it. Like I said, it's a tinted lip balm. So that's pretty. I can't wait to try that to see what the formula is on my lips. Let's try Fig. That is orange. Okay. We'll go right here. That's pretty too. Okay. So not a lot of pigment. I like that. Just a sheer wash of color. So yeah, I can't wait to try those. Here we go with their lip and cheek balm. Words need to be wording today. This is Nude Peach and this is Natural Mauve. let's go with peach first. That's just an itty bitty thing. And that is very pigmented. So a little is going to go a long way on that. I've always loved Ione's blushes because of how pigmented they are. Now this one, kind of intimidated by, but we're going to try it. Oh yeah. These are going to be gorgeous when they're blended out. I'm super stoked about this. The light shifting eyeshadows. Okay, so this is teal and this teal with a purple shift. Okay, it's got a little doe foot applicator. I'm gonna put it under the blush, I believe, and kind of. I really wish you can see it shift from shade like purple to teal, because I can see it back here on my end without the light on it. That's super pretty. Super, super pretty. Now this one is a pink to olive green shift on it. I can already see it shifting in the container. So let's try that. Kind of see it shifting a little bit. This camera does it no justice at all. There, kind of. Yeah. I like it. I like it. We've got 2 setting sprays. This is the Green Apple Mattifying Setting Spray. Yes, you are going to have to shake this. Atomizer check. And it does smell like green apple. And it's a very fine mist, so it's not going to assault your face. Let's spray these. I'm curious. I want to see how it sets. We'll come back in a little bit, test this theory out. This is the glow one, and it's watermelon scented. You don't have to shake that up, but you probably should anyway. Atomizer check. Again, very fine mist. Smells like watermelon. We're gonna spray it on this. We'll come back and look at it here in a little bit. All right, Ione's Micro Filling Brow Tattoo. This is in the shade dark brown. There are 2 shades. I got the darkest one because I have dark brows, but I have been using this and I love this. Look at those little fine tip things. Can you kind of see? Yeah, there it is. All right, well, I'm not left-handed, but clearly I'm doodled up on the left arm. So it's got 4 little micro tattoo precision line. Like, look at that. I love this. I love this. I want to get a second one. I really do. All right, let's go in these LA Colors collection. The mermaid, like the mermaid looking ones. Again, I didn't get all the colors. I didn't get all the things, but I got what I knew I was going to use. So this right here, it is called Mermaid Vibes. Oh, we're gonna have to do this left-handed. Fantastic. We're gonna dip a finger in each shade. This is what it's looking like. Oh, well, that brown didn't pick up as much. Hold on. There we go. That's what it's looking like, right? So there's 1 color, 2, 3, and 4. That's a really pretty, like, neutrally palette. Yeah. Okay. I like that. This one's called Tropical Reef. Look at these pretty colors. Let's dip in and rock with it and see. I might go get the other two eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure. Their color story are colors I already have in my collection. So why am I going to have 2, 3, 4 of the same shade across the multiple different palettes I already have? But, all right, let's do this. That's a pretty turquoise. Stop it. That's a nice brown. Very nice neutral, like coppery color. Okay, I like them. Okay, from Le Mercier, these little guys, right? They had a very 90s berry color. I wish I could tell you what colors these were, but I threw away the packaging. But they came out with 2 other colors. I used this one on Friday, just as with the berry one. Very impressed. Lasted a long time. It didn't dry out my lips or anything. That is what she's looking like. Kind of has a little bit of a scent to it, which is fine. I digress. But that is the color right there. I've got to fix my lighting situation. This is a little ridiculous. My other ring light, my actual good one, it broke. Finally. Took a crap on me. This pink one now. It's more of a mauve-y color though. That one doesn't have a scent to it. I don't know. We'll see. I wonder why that is. That's a pretty mauve. The camera's not focusing very well, and like I said, the lighting's crap, but that is not translating very well on camera. It's really not. It's a very nice nude mauve color. Very nice pink. These two, I think these are Be Pure or Be Color. Oh, Be Pure, yes. These are supposed to be YSL dupes for their High Shine lip balms. Colors I wish were on here. They're not, but they do have the same component and same packaging as the YSL ones. This is the mauvish one. There are 3 colors. I got these 2. The other one looked a little too pearlescent powdery pink for me. Not gonna go with my skin tone. That's got for the lip balm, that's got more pigment in it than the Ione one. I don't know how I feel about that. But there again, I've got a whole new arsenal of makeup to be trying out instead of just color swatching it for you guys. This is the nude one. You got to do a couple swipes on it before it starts getting real melty and shiny like that. But there's that color right there. That's actually a really good color. I like that. I can't wait to put this on my lips to see how the formula feels. Keeping with the lip trend right now, the Kylie Jenner lip kit dupes, but this is the gloss kind, not the matte kind. Be Pure came out with a gloss. This is Pink Lemonade, Terracotta Rose. Let's tear into these and swatch these. All right, the Pink Lemonade comes with a lip liner and a gloss. It's just a regular pencil. Let's see this color. That is very pink. Very, very pink. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's try the gloss. That is what the applicator is looking like. Does not have a scent. I'm gonna put it right beside the lip liner. Kind of over top of it a little bit, maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to put it on my lips and then do an actual honest review. All right, let's tear into this one. Terracotta Rose. All right, again, lip liner and a gloss. There's the color right there. Okay. And the gloss. We'll put it on the other side here. I don't know. again, gonna have to get them on my lips and just see. We're just gonna have to see. I forgot to swatch out the LA Colors Sunkissed Pink. Part of that Seashell Mermaid collection. Oh, she pink. She pink. All right. That's a very soft, silky powder as well. And I think the idea behind this, and that's the color, is supposed to give you like that sunburnt, flushed look in the sun. Ooh, that is a... that's Barbie doll pink. That's Barbie doll pink. Well, we shall see. These LA Colors blush lighters. Let's get into these. Okay. This one is called Carefree. I am running out of space to try and figure this out. That is a nice big doe foot applicator. Guess we'll do it here. That's kind of pretty. Might not go with my skin tone, but as usual, we can make it work. This one is called Cherish. Everything has like a gold highlighter-y undertone to it. I'm gonna do it on top of the first one. That's pretty. Okay. This one is called Charming. Yes, Charming. I clearly need to go to the eye doctor and get my prescription updated. We'll do it on top here too. You might hear my roommates out there in the kitchen talking. That's super pretty. That's this color right here. That's pretty. There is a fifth color. I already have it in my makeup box. I got it a couple weeks ago. It's an orange, like orange. This one's called Captivating. I'm gonna put this underneath the first one. It's almost like they got a shade shift to them. It's kind of like a rose gold purpley color. Summer and spring's coming up. We all want to look dewy and glowy, not grease like a grease ball, but I digress. We got 2 remaining products to try. The Be Pure Glow Up Serum Blushes. I wish they wrote the names of the colors. I had them, but I threw away the packaging. So let's just start with this one. That is a little tiny doe foot. And it's got a scent. And not a pleasant one. All right, I'm gonna go in under the LA Colors ones. This is definitely a serum. It's thin, it's not like a cream or a gel. Okay. I wonder how that's gonna, if it's gonna lose its color once it's blended out. Again, I'm not left-handed, so this might be tragic. Oh, okay. So blended out, it shears out. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, it very much shears out. All right, let's do this terracotta orangey color. Oh, that's orange. Like a brown orange, not like a red orange, which is good because I have rosacea. I put red on my face, it's gonna look redonkulous. But let's blend that out. And that's what it's look. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Well, let's go over to the final verdict on this side, you know, with the setting sprays and stuff. This, not my favorite. This, not my favorite either. And let me tell you why, right? This is so super bright. The brightening radiance drops. So this would definitely work if you have like dull skin. Maybe even under your eyes as an eye brightener. other than that, use very sparingly. This settled into the creases of my skin and it looks like it's starting to crack. So don't wear it alone. Maybe mix it with your foundation. As far as the setting sprays, I put the mattifying setting spray on this side and it did matte it down and didn't do too good of a job holding it in place. It smeared. Did it smear? To me it looks like it did. No, actually no, it didn't smear. Okay, I like it. It didn't smear. All right, the front side, I used the glow, right? It definitely gave it that glowy look. Oh, it smeared a little bit. But those eyeshadows are not moving. So maybe I put a lot on the eyeshadows and not enough on the blush. I don't know, but it smeared a little bit. So I'm going to keep working with these setting sprays. There might be a learning curve to it. So I cannot wait to try all this stuff.